The blueprint for championship-caliber organizations isn't built in free agency alone. It's constructed in moments like this. One swing, one prospect, one declaration that the Toronto Blue Jays pipeline is delivering exactly when it matters most. Hello, Jays Nation. Welcome to Jays Quick News, your ultimate destination for exclusive Blue Jays coverage and championship insights. Before we dive into today's explosive story, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Trust me, you'll want to be here for what's coming this season. The Blue Jays just opened their 2026 Grapefruit League schedule with a statement-making 3-0 shutout over the Philadelphia Phillies at TD Ballpark, and while established stars delivered, it was a 22-year-old prospect's sixth-inning bomb that revealed Toronto's master plan is right on schedule. Let's talk about the pitching dominance first, because this is championship DNA. Eric Lauer took the ball for his first spring training start since losing his arbitration case, but earning a $4.4 million deal for 2026. The veteran left-hander is competing for a rotation spot after posting a stellar 3.18 ERA across 104.2 innings last season. Lauer and the rest of Toronto's arms combined to suffocate Philadelphia's offense, allowing just 4 hits across 9 shutout innings. This is the depth that championship teams deploy. This is the kind of staff versatility that makes October runs possible. But championship building requires both veteran stability and prospect emergence. Enter the offensive fireworks. Dalton Varsho, Toronto's elite center fielder who's coming off a 2025 season where he mashed 20 home runs in just 71 games. Always broke the scoreless tie in the 5th inning with his trademark power. Varsho posted a ridiculous .548 slugging percentage last season despite battling injuries. When healthy, he's projecting as a 40-plus home run threat over a full season. That's the kind of production that changes lineups, and Saturday's 5th inning solo shot showed he's picking up exactly where he left off. Here's what makes Varsho's presence so critical to understanding what happened next. When you have elite defenders like Varsho manning center field with Gold Glove caliber skills, when you have a $500 million cornerstone in Vladimir Guerrero Jr., locked up through 2039, when you've added legitimate ace Dylan Cease on a 7-year deal, you create organizational confidence. You create championship culture. You create an environment where prospects don't feel pressure. They feel opportunity. Sean Keyes seized that opportunity in the 6th inning. 22 years old. A 4th-round selection from the 2024 MLB draft out of Bucknell University, playing first base. Relatively unknown to casual fans, but absolutely known to Blue Jays' analytics department. Then he announced himself to everyone else. Keyes crushed a 2-run home run to extend Toronto's lead to 3-0. The exit velocity measured 100 miles per hour. Launch angle hit 30 degrees. Distance traveled 358 feet. But here's what those numbers really represent. Validation of organizational scouting, confirmation of player development processes, and evidence that Toronto's championship architecture extends far beyond their major league roster. This wasn't luck. This was systematic talent identification paying dividends. Keyes spent the entire 2025 season with the High A Vancouver Canadians, and while his .217/.365/.408/ line might not immediately capture attention, the underlying metrics told a completely different story. Keyes led the entire Blue Jays minor league system with 19 home runs last season, demonstrating legitimate power production. Among all players selected in the 2024 draft class, his home run total ranked inside the top 10 during the 2025 campaign. That's organizational excellence in talent evaluation. But power alone doesn't make champions. Discipline does. Keyes posted a 22.1% strikeout rate balanced by an exceptional 16.3% walk rate. That plate discipline from a power hitter is franchise-changing potential. He's not just hunting bombs, he's controlling at-bats. His overall offensive production hovered around a 125 WRC+ during his most productive stretches, demonstrating elite-level offensive contribution when he's locked in. MLB Pipeline ranks Keyes as the organization's 27th best prospect, noting his mature approach and what evaluators call easy power. Here's the championship-building insight. His hit tool grades as fringy at 50, but his raw power also earns a solid 50 grade. Those hard hit rates and peak exit velocities sit right at major league average, which means incremental development could unlock all-star potential. Keys stands 6 feet 2 and 232 pounds, already physically mature. He's not projecting massive physical transformation, which means his production stems from mechanical efficiency and approach refinement. His left-handed swing is simple, repeatable, and specifically designed to elevate and pull the baseball. This is modern power hitting optimization at its finest. Here's where advanced metrics reveal championship upside. Nearly 29% of Keys' batted balls last season were pulled fly balls. That rate would place him on the fringe of the top 10 in the major leagues. Only elite sluggers like Vlad Jr., who signed that historic 14-year, $500 million extension, can consistently drive balls to all fields. Most power hitters maximize strength by pulling elevated contact. Keys has identified his strength zone and built his approach around exploiting it. That's professional-level self-awareness from a 22-year-old. The Blue Jays are coming off a Game 7 World Series appearance against the Dodgers, and they've been aggressively building championship infrastructure. Dylan Cease anchors a rotation that includes returning ace Jose Berrios. Tyler Rogers provides high-leverage bullpen relief after signing a 3-year, $37 million deal. Cody Ponce adds rotation depth on a 3-year, $30 million contract. Kazuma Okamoto brings international power on a 4-year, $60 million investment. This isn't reactionary roster construction. This is dynasty building, and prospects like Sean Keys are the foundation beneath that foundation. Championship organizations develop internal talent, create competitive depth, and give themselves multiple paths to sustain success. Saturday's spring training debut wasn't just about one home run. It was about organizational philosophy delivering results. So what's next for Keys? Continued development in the minors, accelerated promotion if he maintains production, and legitimate major league impact potential by 2027. What does this mean for Blue Jays fans? Championship baseball isn't just about 2026. It's about sustainable excellence through 2030 and beyond. If you love championship caliber Blue Jays coverage, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment with your thoughts on Sean Keys' potential. This is Jays Quick News, your home for exclusive insights into Toronto's Dynasty timeline. Let's go Blue Jays!